All right, this is a big moment for the me in the camping world. As you know, I've been remodeling this school bus, and today was electrical day. So let's take a look at what's going on. I haven't done my test yet. So this is the fuse box. The bottom down here is 12 volt. The top up here is going to be 110. I haven't done that yet, but I do have the 12 volt hooked up. Below right here is the inverter. Excuse me, this changes from 24 volt to 12 volt, and it's hooked up to here, so that that'll work. Let's see what else we got down below here. Down there are my very expensive batteries, phosphate batteries, 24 volt. Looks a little scattered, but not. There's the bus that connects the batteries. Next to it over here is the negative that is grounded to the car. And then above here are the fuses, or the circuit breakers, the master to the right, and the circuit breaker that goes to the 24 to 12 volt inverter. Excuse me. And then this is the inverter itself, which everything is powered to. This cord here I hooked up. It's going to be a 30 amp, and I'm going to try that tomorrow. But all I want to do today is turn these circuit breakers on. That'll power the 24 volt, 12 volt converter, which will power this bank here. And in this bank here, I have one thing hooked up, positive and negative, and essentially it's going to go to this meter right here. So I should see something that lights up here. Before that happens, I got to put in a fuse. So let's see, I'm in the third, but the fuse is in. So now I'm going to hit the circuit breakers, and let's see if some magic happens and we get a circuit that actually works. Okay. I don't see this thing firing up. Okay, so when something goes wrong, you probably do some quick fixes and tracing to figure out what was wrong. And it was a simple fix, which kind of denied me that big, whoa, everything works moment on video. But what happened was, the idiot that I am, in my meter in the back here, I had the negative on the positive and the positive on the negative. By reversing those two, I was able to get 13.3 volts out of my system, which is the correct amount. It's a 24 volt system. However, because most autos work on a 12 volts current, this thing here switches from 24 to 12 volt. So this thing is working correctly. My setup down below, the circuit breakers are working correctly. My inverter itself looks like everything's off. There's really nothing going on there, but it seems to be working. And the only circuit I have going here with the one fuse is creating 13.3 volts in this system. So after 6 months kind of investigating the right products to buy, looking at schematics, the schematic provided by the vendor here, I hooked up everything exactly as the schematic said. And aside from reversing negative and positive on this meter, everything works correctly. So I'm a happy guy.